So we are officially headed to London.
Can't wait.
We are so excited. We're going with 4 other people, so there's a total of 6 of us. But here's the kicker. Most everything we're doing is a surprise to us.
We have no idea what we just jumped into.
So, as we figure out what we're doing, you guys are going to figure out some of it too.
It's truly going to be an adventurous trip.
Alright, we're at our first location. We're in London. We landed after a 9-hour flight.
Very long flight,
Yep.
very little sleep.
Stashed our bags at the train station, grabbed a bite to eat, and now we're standing outside Westminster Abbey.
Yep.
So that is our first tour. We're super excited about it because we couldn't get in when we were here in London last time.
When we left yesterday, it was 98 degrees in Tennessee. Here, people are walking around in flannel and sweaters and jackets.
It is London weather, so what are you going to do? We just finished the tour of the Westminster Abbey. It is amazing, amazing. Tip for you if you want to come, if you're coming to London, make sure you get your tickets online months in advance or you won't be able to get in. So it still is an active church, so they have limited times and limited tickets, so make sure you plan early. All right, off for coffee so we can stay alive the rest of the day.
We need a lot of that right now.
It's day 4 of our European vacation, and we are on a ferry to Amsterdam. So we thought we would talk about what we've done so far because we've had trouble recording.
Well, it hasn't been favorable weather conditions.
Yeah,
It's been raining a lot.
poured yesterday, and some of the places we've gone to, we weren't allowed to actually film inside.
A lot of places.
Yeah, so when we landed in London, we stashed our bags at a train station and hauled booty to our first location, which was the Abbey.
Was it the Abbey?
Yeah, Westminster Abbey. We went there first.
It's a blur.
And you can't film inside there. So obviously it not only is an active church, but it's also pretty much a memorial and it has graves.
Grave sites.
Burials. Grave sites. Anyway, people are there who died.
Yeah.
So
some very famous people.
Yeah, it was amazing. We went from Charles Dickens to Charles Darwin and everyone in between. So it's really cool to see names we've studied, you know, in school and heard about our whole lives, and actually, you know, see their grave marker, or even, you know, some are memorials, some they're actually buried there. So it's fascinating.
Yeah, and the architecture in that place was simply amazing.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
If you come here, make sure you're pre-planned for this. You have to get tickets before you come. You have to go.
Technical difficulties. Our gimbal decided to die mid-video. So.
Of course. We've had some trouble recording this trip. So, like I said, must see if you come to London.
Yeah.
All right, so from there we went to Buckingham Palace. Obviously we can't go in there because they were in residence. So the next day we went to
Stonehenge.
Yes, I already forgot.
Stonehenge.
I forgot what's what. So
you
we
know,
went
the
to
teetering rocks.
And it was really cool. It was so windy we couldn't really record for sound. We almost got blown away, but it was well worth the trip.
If you saw our Facebook picture, we both looked like we had flat tops.
Yeah, I had no hair. It was completely behind me. So that was really cool.
They actually closed down visiting there because the wind was so gusty and so strong that they wouldn't allow people to go near the rocks.
Yeah, it became a safety issue. All right, from there...
No, I think we missed one. Didn't we go to Windsor Castle? We went to Windsor Castle.
Yes, we did that as well. It was actually a tour that we signed up for, so they took us to all these places because it's pretty far from London.
Yeah.
So we went to Windsor Castle. Again, we couldn't record inside because we went to their state residences, so they wouldn't allow us to record in there. So that was a really cool trip too. We're shaking so bad.
Yeah,
We're pulling into port right now on a ferry. So
yeah, we're on a ferry, and I think we're turning.
Yeah.
Because he just did something with the engines and caused the whole ferry to start shaking.
So Windsor Castle, the town of Windsor, is super cool.
Yeah.
We only saw just a teeny bit of it, and it was so. Another recommendation.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
Yeah, it was. That was.
Get there early.
Yeah.
Early. Be there when it opens, because the lines really, I mean, it will go way down the street all through the town to get in to see it.
And again, no photography inside.
Yeah. Well, certain places, but the places we went to, which was the
state apartments
and the cathedral.
Yes.
Or the chapel. We went to the chapel, which you can record in those. It was fabulous.
But it's a must. I mean, it was. You see pictures of it, you see it on TV, it just doesn't do it justice. You have to go see it for yourself.
And then yesterday we actually split up. I know, shocking. We did two separate things. I went to go see Harry Potter because I'm a Harry Potter freak. So I went to Warner Brothers. I actually got to see the actual sets. I walked through the common rooms, and it was really, really cool. Is not a Harry Potter fan. He's never read a book, seen a movie, so instead he went to
Chelsea Football Club Stadium.
And I don't like soccer.
It's pretty cool. I don't follow soccer, but I am a sports junkie. It was pretty cool to go and tour the stadium and see the views from the different sections of seats. They took us down to the visitor and home locker rooms. Big difference. You don't want to be in an away team coming to Chelsea because you get like a 10 by 10 locker room. But it was pretty cool, the history and all that goes into the Chelsea Football Club. So it was cool.
Took the overground to the underground to a bus, which brought us to the ferry, and now we're taking a ferry. We're almost to Amsterdam, and of course, remember, we don't know what we're doing. So the only thing I know from here on out is there might be some museums involved, and I know we're doing an escape room in, I don't even know what country.
I think Germany.
Country.
They were doing it in Germany.
So from here on out, your guess is as good as mine what's coming. Luckily, I've traveled many times with who we call our Julie. So Christie, we call her. If you're not familiar with the Love Boat, you may not get the connotation of Julie, but she is our Julie. So she planned everything. She is amazing at it, and we travel the same way. When you travel with people, you really have to travel the same. So some people like to lay around and sleep in and do that kind of thing. Not us.
No, we're go, go, go.
Our motto is we can sleep when we dead. So the last 2 mornings I've been up at 4:30 and at our event by 7. Well worth it, although I'm still a little groggy and still a little tired. But Amsterdam is next. We're only here for 2 days, and then we move on to our next location.
So we're going to go see what's going on outside as we pull into the port in Amsterdam.
Yep.
And we will continue our journey.
another bucket list item. We're at Anne Frank House, and we're in line. Unfortunately, it's also another place where we can't take the camera.
Yep. So you're gonna get what we tell you.
And that's it.
Fourth table on the right hand side. Checking out Prague.
So we made it out of Prague, and now we're in Munich. So what do you think so far?
I love it. Loving the weather, loving just the atmosphere. It's a very cool place to visit, for sure.
Yeah, we're having a great time on this trip. We haven't been filming as much as I would like, either due to rain or really we're just flying through these places. And we're not taking a ton of time in each places, and it is really harder when you're with other people. They don't want to wait 20-30 minutes for us to record, because you know we screw up all the time, so it takes us forever to record a shot. So
yeah,
that being said, I am trying to get a lot of B-roll so you guys can kind of see what we're seeing as well.
And we're kind of doing the ooh and ah factor. There's a lot of great architecture and just old buildings and bridges that we're looking at, and we forget, oh man, we should have recorded that.
Yeah. So we are definitely being tourists as far as just the eyes are wide open, we're soaking it all in, but sometimes we're forgetting to come out, pull out the camera because we're having such a great time.
Yeah. The one thing I can say is the people here in Germany are very friendly.
Yes, they have been.
All you have to do is look lost at the train station and somebody's there to ask a question and help you out. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and this is another place that I can't wait to get back and spend a lot of time. 2 days is just not going to be enough. To Munich, and I thought you guys would like to finally meet our Julie. So again, you have to know Love Boat to understand this. So this is the person who planned everything. This is Christie. Hey. So today we are going into Munich for Oktoberfest. So stand by for that. Of course, I know you guys are all shocked that we're going for the beer, but that's where we're headed today.
So we made it to Venice. Now we're on a boat.
It's a water taxi.
It's a water taxi.
I'm trying not to puke.
We shall see. I'll keep the video rolling.
We have a serious thing to talk about.
Okay.
What's your favorite flavor?
Coca-Cola.
Hazelnut. Mango's the best.
Mango is the best.
Mango? All right, maybe I should try them all to find out.
Yes.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window.
One in the chair, one in the front.
Okay.
Yeah. Step inside directly, so you can.
Sorry, you said step into the red. Sorry.
The lip sync?
All that ever was is a wreck.
gelato and pizza, and now we're in the ruins. So we arrived in Greece early this morning. We got up at 3, our flight was at 6, but we made it here. Of course, as you can see, the rain followed us. We're getting soaked again.
Yeah, it's not a optimal time to come peruse the ruins.
No, because it's all mud.
Yeah, and if you can hear by my voice, the last couple legs of the trip haven't been well to me, so we're in the rain. We're doing it because this is what we came here to do.
That's right. So we must keep going.
Rain or shine.
That's right. We're gonna keep going. Keep going. Okay, so a little quick review. Venice was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. The colors, the people, the food.
Must return.
Yeah. What is there not to love?
And if you haven't been, why not?
Yeah, it's time to book a ticket. And in case you're wondering, in Greece, they do call it Greek salad, not just salad. That was one of the questions that we did have to answer.
That was $1 million question that she needed an answer.
I needed an answer. Is it salad or is it Greek salad?
These are rumored to be the first donuts ever. They were in the first Olympics.
All right, let's see what you think.
All right, they're kind of hot.
I'm gonna put it so much.
Pretty good. They're very fried.
Very fried.
Yeah.
All right, on a scale of Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme.
I think they're different. It's more like a county fair. Deep fried stuff.
I cannot believe we are here.
This is a phenomenal sight up here. Very nice.
I mean, it wasn't even on my bucket list because I never even imagined I would show up here. But this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You've got to think about coming here on one of your trips.
We waited way too long to get here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ton of people, but nice to be up here.
It's totally worth it. Oh, the hike, quite a hike to get up here.
Yeah, eat a sandwich before you come. So after 9 flights, 1 overnight ferry boat ride, and countless trains and trolleys, we're back on U.S. soil.
And it was an awesome trip.
Yeah, might I add, It was all within 14 days.
Yeah, fast and furious.
Each had a backpack.
Yeah, and it was really good.
Yeah.
So the only thing I really want to talk about real quick that we didn't really get deeper into is the Anne Frank house. That was an amazing experience. I definitely recommend it 100%. That is one of the things that we couldn't film inside.
Right.
For also, it's another thing that sells out very quickly. So once you have your dates for travel, make sure you go online and go ahead and buy your tickets.
Get your ticket ahead of time. Yeah.
You have to purchase way ahead of time or it will sell out, so you won't get in.
It was a very well put together rendition of the house that they were hiding in.
It wasn't a rendition.
Not a rendition.
It was
the actual house. That's right. You're right.
They actually built, you'll see the picture on there, they actually built a building around it, so it's encased now.
Yeah.
So sometimes we
You're
forget.
right. It was the entire house.
It doesn't have the furniture in it because when Anne Frank's father, Mr. Frank, came home from his concentration camp. He did sell everything in it, and he just couldn't go back in those rooms. So the rooms are bare, but there are photos where you could see, you know, how furniture placement and stuff
of
was.
the actual setup. So for me, the Anne Frank house was very eye-opening. You know, I heard of Anne Frank, didn't know the real backstory of it, but going there and taking our time and walking through the rooms, and it was an audio type tour as well.
Yeah.
As soon as you walked into the room, the audio switched over. Very, very well put together.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved everything we did. There wasn't one thing that we did that that wasn't awesome.
I have one thing.
What?
We walked a lot.
Well, that's what you do.
We walked a lot, but I agree.
Everything was great.
Yeah, there wasn't anything that we did, and I was immersed in a history tour. I'm not a history buff. I had no choice but to embrace it, and I actually liked it. It was very
awesome.
interesting.
Awesome.
And I've been trying to embrace the history as much as Stacy has been wanting me to.
So this shoving it down his throat.
This was a very, very good trip.
Yeah, it was awesome. Of course, we have to give a special shout out to our Julie. Christie and her daughter Cassie did an excellent job planning it. It would not have been the trip it is, or the trip that it was, without all their hard work. So we really appreciate them. We went to a lot of places that you won't even see on the video. We had hours of footage that I dwindled down. I didn't want to bore you and making you look at all of our vacation photos. If you're planning your own trip to any of these places and you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer what I know or what we've experienced.
She will do her best. Don't ask me.
Yeah. So if you're planning a trip, let us know where you're going. We will be going back there eventually. We don't know when. One little thing I want to share, if you want to save money, look at the Airbnbs. They are so much cheaper than hotels, so much better, so much bigger, and there's a multitude of sizes. You know, you can go for 10 people or 2 people, and everything in between. So make sure you check those out and save a little money.
Yeah, those allowed us to take the backpack with, you know, maybe 7 to 8 days worth of clothes, because every 3 to 4 days we were able to hit an Airbnb and do our laundry. So that helped us out tremendously. That
made a big difference.
Yeah.
Other than that, thanks for watching the video, and thanks to all of our friends for going with us. We had a great time, and we cannot wait to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. So start planning, Christy.
Yep. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it yet.
Give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the bell. The bell is important.
The bell is very important. That way you don't miss a single video when it comes up. And until then, we will see you on the road.
I know, it's got a little hairy.
And you have dry skin.
She just said it. You heard it here first, folks. So after 9 I wouldn't say flight. Camera's that way.
Okay. There is a low. Dang it,
right there.
I'm just, where's it at? Oh.